We hear about athletes all the time wanting to bet on themselves by going into the transfer portal, hoping that they're finding another landing spot for them to continue their collegiate sports career in which they're able to maximize the efforts that they hope to maximize at the initial spot where they started off their collegiate career. Well, unfortunately, a lot of times that doesn't happen. And a lot of these athletes, they tend to want to move on and go somewhere else. Unfortunately, when they make that move that they've made is not the best move. Well, this young man here decided he's going to bet on himself. And in this instance, he struck gold. We're going to talk about him right after this. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's another positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this thing. But first, let me go ahead and remind everybody, we're on the road to 10K. If you have not tapped in, tuned in, told a friend of a friend, you better tell them to come on in. Quit playing games with this thing, guys, because we're ready to move this thing forward. I am so happy that we've been on this journey together, and all of you have decided to come check me out, check out the channel, look at all of the content that I've been able to share with you. I thank you all. I'm looking to do some great stuff, man, and raise this bar higher and higher because, hey, it's nothing but up from here. So I want to thank you guys again because without you, there is no me. And I appreciate you all. We're going to go ahead and get into this right now because you already know when the news broke before the season started that Savion Wilkinson was coming to Jackson State University, everybody in the world was like, wait a minute. This young man hit the transfer portal. He's looking to go to Jackson? Yeah. This young man was looking to go to Jackson State University. If you don't recall, I did an interview with this young man a while back while he was at Delaware State, in which he stated that one of his favorite running backs was Walter Payton. Now, when I heard that he was in the transfer portal, the first university I thought of, I said, man, wouldn't it be something if this young man was able to play at Jackson State University? Well, guess what? We're here now. We are here now. And looking at what this young man has been able to do along with the other running backs that's in that running back room is a beautiful thing. And the crazy thing is, whenever one of the running backs get the ball, everybody's looking to break one, take it to the house. I mean, think about it. You got a running back room full of backs that can really get after it out there on the field. I mean, you got Marshall, you got Martin, you got Alexander, and you got Hunt. And if I'm forgetting anybody, I do apologize. But with such a loaded running back room, it would make you wonder, like, wait a minute, how in the world is Savion going to be able to fit in this type of system when he came from a system where he was the lead back? He was that guy that they was feeding all the time while he was over at Delaware State. Well, you know what? I went back and looked at the numbers of what he was able to do at Delaware State. And the crazy thing is, I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, this young man was a straight up workhorse. If you didn't pay attention to what was going on over at Delaware State, check this out. This young man rushed the ball 220 times for 848 yards, averaging 3.9 yards per carry, and had 8 touchdowns. That was while at Delaware State University. All right, that's through the whole season. Through 7 games, this young man has rushed the ball 107 times for 591 yards, 4 touchdowns, averaging 5.5 yards per carry. Now, I'm sitting here looking at all of this saying to myself, like, wait a minute. His level, as far as the number of carries that he's had, his body ain't been taking all that beat. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, there's been some blows being delivered out there on the field, but that young man is coming through like a tank. I mean, he ain't letting nothing slow or stop him down. It's almost like he got tunnel vision on exactly where he's looking to go and where he's looking to achieve. And being out there on the field, playing underneath Coach Prime and in that Coach Bartolone offensive structure, you got to give this young man credit because not only is he running the ball at a decent clip, but he's also catching the ball out the backfield. So he's being a complete back, doing everything that's being required of him out there on the field for the Jackson State Tigers. I mean, watching this young man run that ball during the Campbell game show he is built for prime time. And why do I say that? Because this young man ran the ball 24 times for 116 yards and 1 touchdown. And you know what? That 116 wasn't an easy 116. I gotta give Campbell University their credit defensively because them boys was out there, they bringing that wood, letting you know, hey, listen, this ain't gonna be no easy way out here. But I'll tell you this, Wilkerson is definitely a freakish, shifty, dangerous back who can break one and take it to the house at the drop of a dime. If you mess around and give him that crease, he gonna hit that thing, man, and blow the doors off that bad boy. Not only that, but he's not afraid to lower that shoulder and run through you, putting them cleats in your chest if he have to. This young man is definitely looking to come with that wood. So all I'm saying is, this young man, along with those other running backs in that backfield, they're dangerous right now. And they're looking to do whatever it takes to continue to keep moving that ball down the field. Because think about it. If you got QB1 out there on the field throwing the ball some 40 times, and you turn around and you got this young man running the ball 24 times, and let alone you had, I think, was it Martin? Or I think it was Martin. He might have ran the ball another 11 times. Man, that's 34 times between the two that the ball has already been put in somebody else's hands other than QB1. So all I'm saying to you is this. This offense, as far as how it's structured right now, is really dangerous as far as what they're looking to do. And having this young man in that backfield along with those other backs is crazy. Wilkerson's running style reminds me of Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, and Jim Brown all combined. I believe this young man would definitely either clip the 1,000-yard rushing mark this season or come daggone close to it. Looking at how the team is structured currently, all I know is this. Every last one of the running backs is one play away from breaking a big one. And trust and believe, you're gonna see that happening in the upcoming weeks, where they're gonna be taking them, they're gonna be taking the ball, they're gonna be taking those running plays to the house at a high clip, because I believe they are definitely on to something here as far as with this running game. Like I said, QB1 is definitely lighting up the stat sheet with throwing those passes down the field to all of the different receivers that he's throwing to. But you got to give that props to that running game being led by none other than Savion Wilkinson out there on the field doing what they love to do best. And that is bring the pain and daggone hit that gas, have you look at the back of their jersey trying to figure out how in the world did I let them hit that crease and get past me. But you know what? The greatest thing about this running back core is the fact that the competition that they have amongst one another, because everybody's looking to make sure they keep the hot hand so that they continue to keep getting fed out there on the field. And, you know, that keeps all of the running backs hungry. It doesn't allow for any complacency out there on the field, because you're going to want that ball in your hand to contribute out there on the field to let everybody know, hey, listen, you're about that action. You're ready to get down and do what you need to do. Jack State Tigers running back core will definitely continue to keep helping the Jack State football team move closer and closer to playing for that SWAC championship once again this upcoming season. Coach is going to fall back, continue to keep watching this action out here on the field and see how everything pans out for the Jack State Tigers football. Till next time, be the one and lead.